Sunset. Perfect way to start the story. With the time fast approaching for us to hit the road and begin our Southeast Asia travel, we had to get rid of all of our stuff and prepare for a mini vacation before beginning our Southeast Asia trip, starting with Singapore. So to get ready for our long trip across Southeast Asia, it requires a lot of planning, a lot of packing, and a lot of getting rid of stuff. You just don't realize how much stuff you have until it's time to move out. That's when you realize the logistics behind moving all your stuff and getting rid of everything. For us, this required selling our furniture or donating it, as well as dismantling my studio, selling off my electronics, computer gear, and buy new stuff. We were lucky enough to get one of our cars sold back in December, so that kind of gave us some leeway in dealing with just one more prior to our departure. And this vehicle wasn't going to be sold until after we had a mini vacation. Then we would sell it out in California and head on over to Singapore. So this mini vacation required us to go up the California coast between San Diego and Los Angeles, because we would be flying out of Los Angeles International Airport. So we decided to just get hotels along the coast a few days at a time so we could enjoy the coastline. And for me, it was mainly to help my eyes to readjust to normalcy. I've always heard that the folks in California had it good. And yes, they do have some beautiful coastlines out there. However, the water's a bit on the chilly side for me, so I did not venture in the water, but I did enjoy hanging out by the beach, off the cliffs, or wherever we're at, whether it's in Carlsbad, La Jolla, Oceanside, Manhattan Beach. We were hanging out in a bunch of different areas, just taking in the sights, checking out the things as we could. Instead of me talking about all the places, I'll just show you a montage of photos and videos from the spots that we stopped. This way you can take in some of the sights that the California coastline has to offer.
I would travel for a year. I would take all of the pressure off of my shoulders.
After closing out our day at Manhattan Beach, we went to the airport to check in for our flights and then begin our 17-hour journey to Singapore. This was the first flight. I can actually say I slept most of the flight. I didn't even realize that 17 hours had flown by. So overall, it was great. When we arrived, it was early in the morning, so we took a cab to the hotel to drop our bags off and then head out in search of food. We hit one of the local hawker centers in Chinatown, and who knew? They had stalls that were Michelin rated and in the guide. Although this is not my first time trying food here in Singapore, the place that we tried had some really great food. Since we had several hours to kill, we went down to the Marina Bay Sands and walked around for a bit. We checked out the gardens by the bay so we could get a good look at the towers or the man-made trees that were there. If you've made it this far in the video, clearly you've liked what you've seen. Please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Every subscriber counts, and I appreciate all the likes and comments that I'm getting. If you like travel and want information about Southeast Asia, there'll be a lot more coming in the future. With a number of the attractions closed for maintenance, we visited the ones that were open, had some lunch, and then went back into the Marina Bay Sands to check out the hotel and the shopping center briefly. Then we headed off downtown to check out a bit more of Chinatown. So here I'm in Singapore. We just arrived this morning. We're walking around, taking some videos and photos of the area. It is quite humid today. As you can tell from my face, I'm sweating buckets. But I'm not gonna complain because there's one positive thing to all that. It means no need for lotion because I'm fully moisturized by my own sweat. Hey Singapore. I want to thank everyone that's been following the channel. You're helping me to grow, and I appreciate it a lot. All you new viewers who are interested in travel, tech, and gear, stay tuned. There'll be a lot more coming in the future. In the next couple of days, we'll be heading over to Phuket for a mini vacation. I'll post another video from that trip. See you in a bit.